What a big special teams error for Oregon State. Now the first pass of the career of the young freshman, and it's caught. A contested catch. You see the numbers, terrible on third down. They were terrible in the red zone last year. Back to pass. JKS rolling left. He's got plenty of time, and he'll throw it. It's caught. Touchdown.
At ease on the sideline, which echoed everything Justin Wilcox told us about him this week.
He's rolling out, and another perfect delivery. Practices with Oregon, and then decided I should have just stuck with the Bears. And so far, so good. He's 5 for 5 for 93 yards in his first quarter of college action. That pass is caught, and another perfect delivery as they start their third drive. Sagapolutele slings it out to the left side, and for their head coach Justin Wilcox. And there have been some highs and some positives. Little dump down pass to the tight end Mason Minnie, and the young lefty quarterback. Another completion. Now they'll bring the back in the backfield on fourth down. Sagapolutele trying to get away, stays on his feet. Can he square those shoulders? Delivers, and it's caught, but no. Out of bounds, incomplete. Wow, Jacob DeJesus, that was almost a spectacular play, but incomplete, and the Beavers get the turnover on downs.
And that's exactly what Oregon State needed. You're going to see here on the replay, it is really close, but you can see his foot of DeJesus is out of bounds there.
Wow.
As that football comes in, and Oregon State ran a little stunt up front, looped the defensive end inside.
Play fake, and Sagapolutele slings it out to Trond Grizzell with a blocker out in front. That was a good effort by that.
Just has to try to get half back here to make it third and manageable.
Pressure picked up from the outside across the middle, and that's better than third and manageable. That's a first down. Play clock starting to wind down. They get it snapped, no problem, and completed out to Grizzell.
But if there's an opportunity, push the football down the field.
Play fake. And a step up by the young quarterback, who's going to run with a lot of room to run. Across midfield, still going. And inside the 40 for a big gain on the ground. After their defense came up with the turnover, Sagapolutele in the pocket throws, and that one is caught of this first half. Kind of a high snap kick on the way, and that kick is good. It's a whole new year for the Golden Bears. Immediately in Oregon State territory, the ball's at the 39-yard line. Back to pass. Over the top. And that one is perfectly delivered and caught inside the 5. So now JKS, the freshman, back in there under center on second and goal. Play fake. And he's going to throw over the top. He's got his man wide open. Landon Morris, touchdown, Cal. Third down and 6 for Cal. And the pass complete, left flat, and a spin. DeJesus came in motion. Sagapolutele going down the middle deep, and it is caught. And then the ball comes out.
10 carries in his Cal debut, including a touchdown last week. JKS on target for the first time today.
Even though some things don't show up, on tape all the time, but that speed is there in pursuit.
JKS on the move, hits Mason Minnie again.
I mean, a lot of little factors you can look at what is going on here in this game. I mean, one thing for sure.
Cal trying to establish its running game early. Hasn't been easy against Texas Southern. JKS to the air. Has Morris.
Play right there for Cal.
33-yard run for the NC State transfer. This is JKS on the option run.
Contact to the body as well.
This is an empty set for JKS on third and long. Slings it middle. DeJesus holds it in. I'll tell you, the running back room looks completely different than it did a season ago. Off the play fake. Quick hitter. It's Morris, the tight end, to the outside. First down, California at the 39. Sagapolutele finds L.J. Johnson Jr. out of the backfield. A pedestrian start for this California offense. Just 3 points. They've turned it over twice. A much better delivery this time. Jacob DeJesus. Texas Southern defense this afternoon. On 2nd and 16, Sagapolutele finds Hamper. He spins. And down he goes.
There's going on right there with the defensive front.
Off the play fake, a screen out to Hamper, trying to find the edge. Neither side has found the end zone yet. On third and long, JKS over the middle, has Hamper. Breaks it outside, inside the 20. At the Texas Southern 12, out of the 2-minute timeout. JKS rolls out, hits his tight end, Mason Minnie. JKS under center. Quarterback. He's in. Touchdown, California.
Has done create problems for their offense as well.
Wide side of the field, Trond Grizzell has it. First catch for Trond Grizzell. Got a touchdown last week. Hamper with his team-leading 4th target. Raphael had 6 carries in that game. Sagapolutele showcasing the arm strength again.
But the guys are getting a little tired out there on the football field.
9 yards of the completion to Torres. Here's the Jesus. Knifing through the middle. Inside the 5.
That play.
Trond Grizzell in motion. Off the play fake. He hits Hamper.
Southern University's defense getting a little tired.
JKS tucks it. Trying to deliver a stiff arm. Empty set here for the true freshman quarterback from Eva Beach, Hawaii. And he finds Trond Grizzell. 3rd and long. He zips it in there, but it's dropped by Grizzell.
It's just amazing. But right now the receiver has to do his job and catch the ball. The ball is where it should be. Good job by Sagapolutele getting in the right spot, but his receiver has to finish the play there. Could have been a touchdown. And now we're settling for 3.
On 2nd down. JKS with a dump off to Raphael. Has gotten the bulk of the work back there with JKS today. They'll throw it on 3rd and short. Mason Minnie's there across midfield. Highest graded week 1 quarterback in the FBS rather was Jaron-Keawe Sagapolutele last week at Oregon State.
The secondary and also up at the front 7 between the defensive line and linebackers. Really talented groups, but also very exciting young quarterbacks.
Wow, what a pass. And if you haven't watched, and likely you haven't watched, they brought pressure, and Sagapolutele read it nicely. His receiver just dropped the ball. They didn't bring pressure this time, and he found his tight end for a 1st down. That's Jeffrey Johnson.
Really good job by the young signal caller.
Gonna throw on 1st down. He whistles that one in there from the shotgun on 3rd and 10. Pressure was initially picked up. Now he'll plant, looking for somewhere to go with the ball across the middle, and it's caught into Minnesota territory, as opposed to, say, Marcus Mariota. And Turner, he can move, but not really a runner. That one, that's what he does best. He finds Grizzell down to the Minnesota 25-yard line. Sagapolutele was looking left. It was defended. He'll go along the sideline. What a catch. Grizzell. And he ends up inside the 5 to give yourself a chance to have a really special year. 1st and goal, Cal. Play fake. And a dump off into the right flat and a walk-in touchdown. Vanderbilt, that's a good model for Cal, isn't it? They're 3-0 in the SEC. What a win on the road. Sagapolutele finds his tight end, Mason Minnie.
How would they hold up against this talented defensive front? They have done an excellent job early on.
Sagapolutele with a flag in the backfield completes it. For now, it's a 1st. It's at about a 25-yard penalty all told. Sagapolutele on the run. Still looking downfield. He'll throw it, and that one is caught.
That's out of rhythm.
Great all-around athlete from the state of Pennsylvania. Sagapolutele going deep, and it's caught across midfield. He found a way to fit it in for a huge gain into Minnesota territory.
Just an excellent block by the tight end on Smith on the edge. Little half roll. And here's the accuracy by JKS, putting it exactly where his wide receiver needed it. This young man just continues to impress.
51 yards to Jalen Plummer. Johnson in the backfield. Good pass protector as a running back. And he'll try to help pick up some pressure. He did. And the pass is complete. Grizzell, a better long-distance field goal kicker for the Bears this year. Sagapolutele steps up and slings it. And what a delivery. In the middle of the field would be a real hurry. Just a 3-man rush. Sagapolutele throws, and that one is caught. But the clock stopped. They're going to run a play to the sideline, and they executed it. So they get a little closer, they get out of bounds, and now the field goal unit will run out. So that's pretty good.
Situational football will win or lose the game for you. And right now, we saw both teams. The way Minnesota executed their last drive, milking the clock, but they left 43 seconds for JKS. Great job by this Cal Bear offense getting into field goal range.
And this is the second kicker, the longer distance kicker, Abram Murray, from 45 yards out. With 5 seconds to go in the half. That kick is on the way, and that kick is off the side, and it goes through, and good. Well, if you needed evidence that it's a new year for Cal football, that would be it. Look, I know their quarterback is really impressive. I'm not sure Minnesota got its defender off the field. There was no penalty flag thrown, though. The pass completed to Jeffrey Johnson.
Showing off his speed as well.
1st and 10. Play fake. Sagapolutele. Man, did he zing that one in there to Trond Grizzell. 1st and 10, Cal. Throwing it on 1st down, and that one is complete. So 2nd down and 4. Sagapolutele runs forward, and then he takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw, and that one is caught. Man in motion. On 3rd down and 6, just a 3-man rush, and he puts it right on target, and then the slip. What a move! 2nd down and 7 here. Sagapolutele in the shotgun all alone. He's going to throw, and that pass is complete. Under center for a rare time. Sagapolutele is going to fake it. Rolls out. Wide open touchdown. Down to 9. They snap it with some time on that clock. And a straight ahead run for the quarterback for a Cal 1st down.
Cal had better double team and chip him, or he'll give them misery.
Sagapolutele, nice throw. Keep the chains moving. Sagapolutele, looking, firing, looking long, he's got a man, it is bobbled and caught.
Was he out of bounds?
But it looks like he was out of bounds and it's incomplete. Mark Hamper with a late bobble there, but it was right in his hands, just could not come up with it.
This kid's got really nice accuracy on the long ball. Watch where he drops this thing. I mean, he drops it right over the inside shoulder.
So no fear at making the big throws down the field. Sagapolutele feeling the rush, escapes, fires again, it's complete again to Minnie. LJ Johnson Jr. in the backfield. Southpaw, back to throw, feels the pressure, looks to run, across the 25, dives forward.
A lot of meat inside.
Emptying the backfield here on 2nd down and 8. Sagapolutele fires and it's complete. Got De Jesus in motion. Pulls it back, Sagapolutele fires to Minnie, looking for the pylon. LJ Johnson in the backfield. Sagapolutele, the southpaw, back to throw, another long bomb effort, and he doesn't come up with it. Another perfect throw that a receiver could not haul in.
So you can just get a little bit of an idea why people at Cal are so excited about this young man. That ball was dropped in the perfect spot.
It was
now,
right there.
let's be honest.
Coach, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, thanks.
Back to you guys.
3rd down and 7 here for Sagapolutele as we start the 2nd quarter. Fires in the pass complete, but
And if you saw a penalty in there, you should be able to call it.
yes, lets it go, fires and brought it down.
But he was excited to see how his defense would execute against this team. And guys, they're showing off a little bit. They're having a lot of success with that.
And Sagapolutele again with a big play attempt, and it's caught. Grizzell. Kendrick Raphael's in the backfield. Sagapolutele looking to get rid of it, slings it to the right sideline. That pass is complete. Grizzell. On the first drive of the game, a 19-play drive. Sagapolutele, 3rd and 10, fires, slings it over the middle, and that pass complete inside on this big offensive line for Cal, but they've done a really nice job of getting pressure on him. Sagapolutele fires, that pass is complete to Minnie down the sideline. And making noise here at the Temple. Sagapolutele's got a man, it's complete to Grizzell. And a huge 1st down pickup. JKS fires to Minnie. It's complete.
Had a few answers too, didn't he?
Yep. Sagapolutele fires, and that pass is complete to Jesus.
Good run on 1st down. Jaron to throw. As a receiver out there, catch May after the big hit. Trond Grizzell came down with it. Sagapolutele, there's the rock in his hands inside the 25. 12 of their 15 plays from scrimmage for Cal have been runs. Not this one. Sagapolutele looking to throw. As a receiver, his tight end open. 1st down near the 1st down marker. Boston College shows pressure up the middle. De Jesus on the quick pass. First down. Sagapolutele fakes it to him and gets it to his tight end. And Cal drive now moves into BC territory. Now, look at that. Bullet caught by Jacob De Jesus. Sagapolutele tries to get it to him again and does. Down at the 23. Beautiful day as well. Get your team back home. Low snap picked up by Sagapolutele. His tight end again. Mason Mini. Fakes it to Raphael. Touchdown, Bears.
Thought their tackling was pretty good in open field. Justin Wilcox has a high standard.
Sagapolutele, high points it perfectly. Trond Grizzell, that's exactly what he does.
Not every team in college football makes it look that easy.
BC showing a little pressure off the edge. They come with it quickly out to De Jesus today. Threw an interception his first pass attempt, but he's been great ever since. Tries to sidearm it, and a nice catch by Raphael. Sagapolutele, De Jesus. Takes a couple of hard hits. Oh, took a big hit and stayed on his feet. Grizzell. Fresh set of downs for the Bears. Going to the end zone for King. Got him inside the 15. Grizzell making that catch. Pressure off the edge. Great catch. Pressure. Sagapolutele will keep it. The slot in the top of the field. Sagapolutele over the middle, hits King. Takes what the defense gives him. That's 10 yards and a first down. Sagapolutele to throw. Gets it to King again. Play clock at 4. Rolls the pocket to his right side. Strike to King. King in motion. Sagapolutele has time. Grizzell makes the catch. Grizzell on the bottom. Sagapolutele. He can run if he wants. Throws downfield. Has his tight end in mini. Inside the 10. He'll score.
For a young quarterback to navigate the pocket, got every temptation to tuck it and run it. He says, nah, I'm a pocket passer. Keeps his eyes downfield, rips a tight spiral through every layer of the defense. And he had to know it right when it left his fingertips, putting it on a spot and allowing his tight end to go do something with it. It is so impressive that this Cal team puts the keys in JKS's hand, says go win us a game. There's no sense of him being a young guy.
And facing a 3rd down and 2 with their outstanding young quarterback who swings it out left side to Jesus, who's been very active in the offense early. So Brock, a great quarterback matchup in this game tonight. And 2 undefeated teams in conference play. There's a completion to the tight end who's become a big-time playmaker, Mason Mini, all the way inside the Duke 30. These 2 teams are positioned to have a really good year. This is a big game on both sides. Sagapolutele somehow got that one between 2 defenders. Trond Grizzell with the catch. Another beautiful pass from the freshman.
Well, it all gets started by a great blitz pickup by the running back Kendrick Raphael, and then look at this throw.
This has been a 10-play, 5.5-minute drive already to start this game. Play fake. Sagapolutele surveying, throws, caught, touchdown. 7-0 Cal, getting the ball for the 2nd time after a very impressive first drive. Sagapolutele is going to play fake, go down the left sideline. Grizzell, and he goes up and catches it. It's contested, but I think that's a Cal catch. Raphael alongside his quarterback, who stands in the pocket across the middle. A huge hit, but Jordan King hangs on to the ball.
Is one of these 2 teams here tonight. It's going to be fun to watch.
Sagapolutele just a little bit behind, but a nice catch from De Jesus. Dude loves to bring pressure. They do bring an extra rusher. Sagapolutele dissects the defense and finds Jordan King for another catch.
But I'll tell you, defensive coordinator Jonathan Padkey is also a position coach for the linebackers on the sideline. He's been extremely engaged on the iPad and talking to those guys.
Sagapolutele, what a pass off his back foot. He was just buying time, backpedaling. First 3 drives all went for touchdowns. Pressure coming. Sagapolutele scrambling, looking downfield. He'll throw, and he whistles one in there to his tight end, Minnie, for a first down and more. Mason Minnie, who had the big catch at the end of the game last week. Now getting organized. Got plenty of time on the play clock. Sagapolutele slings it in there to Minnie, the tight end, and with that extra fight, he does get the first down.
He needs to be smart with the football here and allow his punter to change the field position.
Pressure, I mean, it was a 2-man rush, and it got to Sagapolutele. He throws it across the middle. Johnson catches, but is tackled short.
He's won a ton of 50-50 balls this year.
He'll throw to Grizzell, who turns it upfield but can't get away.
But those front 4, they have been relentless here in the second half tonight. So disruptive.
Raphael catches out of the backfield and will dive forward and get enough for a Cal first down.
You got to give a lot of credit to this Duke defense.
They've just dominated him up front. And in the backfield again, Anthony. Sagapolutele, that one juggled, and it worked out well for Raphael. Caught it out of the air and somehow gets a Cal first down.
Sagapolutele keeps and cruises in. Cal capitalizes off the UNC turnover.
I didn't know he had that in his game. Usually it's from the pocket. He can certainly throw on the run. But I had yet to see him pull it down on an RPO. And this is basically just a design quarterback run. A pretty good player at left tackle.
Sagapolutele from his own end zone delivers a strike.
Out in front of the receiver, Jordan King.
Simpson coming on the blitz. Sagapolutele moves the pocket. Finds L.J. Johnson. Now Raphael comes in motion. Carolina rushes 4. There is De Jesus, who came into the game leading the team in receptions. Raphael goes in motion. Here comes the blitz. Sagapolutele finds Mark Hamper for a first down.
He knows what it takes to move the football and coach up good young quarterbacks.
Another BB. De Jesus mashing the B button.
Giving it back to North Carolina.
11th play of the drive upcoming. De Jesus brought down. Now they've got De Jesus in the backfield. He lined up everywhere for UNLV. Brings it in with one hand, reaching for the pylon. Touchdown, Cal. Sagapolutele with a strike. It's the mailman.
They continue a little bit for Cal.
The fake to L.J. Johnson. There's De Jesus again.
He makes it look so easy.
Raphael has taken over as the lead back. Minnie, the tight end. Sagapolutele under pressure. Checks down to Raphael. Keeps his balance. And he's going to be close to a first down. Committed to Cal last summer. Flipped to Oregon. Was with the Ducks briefly. Here's De Jesus.
Once again, they have Cal behind the sticks.
Slingshot to the tight end, Minnie. They snap the ball. De Jesus wide open. He's got one man to beat. Stiff arm. He's tied a career high with 9 catches. This is Quaron Adams using the wheels. A chance to get the ball with a short field. They bring the blitz. Sagapolutele tries to thread the needle and does. It's Jordan King. How many times on 3rd and long has Cal converted and it's been King on the other end?
And watch the eyes of Sagapolutele, and he squeezes it between 2 defenders who collide with one another.
leading the clock. JKS to throw, quick slant. And then North Carolina fumbled at the goal line moments ago while trying to go in for a score. They throw. JKS looking for DeJesus. He's going to be close to a first down, a yard shy. Hokies showing blitz. Here they come. Sagapolutele hit, able to complete. Raphael changing directions. Screen pass, Jacob DeJesus. Second in the ACC in receptions.
Two guys that don't get a whole lot of playing time. We may see Anthony Lee here pretty soon.
Screen pass, guess who? DeJesus. Twirling and tornadoing all the way to the 22-yard line. Only Lewis Bond of Boston College has more catches than DeJesus in the ACC. And they go right back to Jacob DeJesus. DeJesus in motion. RPO. Little shovel pass. And a first down. There's the tight end mini. Great matchup there too. LSU, terrific pass defense, and A&M with Mario Craver.
He was an All-American basketball player at Arkansas.
Sagapolutele delivers a strike. That's the one they call the mailman, Jordan King. Tech brings 3. Downfield to DeJesus, open. Huge third down conversion, a gain of 39. They just get the play off. JKS to the end zone. And it is ruled incomplete. No catches in that one.
He was part of that drop party that went on against Carolina. Going to come open late. And I don't care if it's behind you a little bit. That should be a catch. You cannot continue to drop the football and expect to stay on the field.
I can hear the quarterback in your voice. Sagapolutele to the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Hamper.
Just rips this throw to the back pylon. Great protection up front. He rips the throw, and I think Hamper thought a defender was going to get his hands on it. It gets past the defender into the hands of Hamper. That should have been another touchdown.
Jordan King, a big third down target in the slot bottom of your screen. Sagapolutele finds his running back, Raphael. Does he get there?
I think he does.
Give him enough for a first down at the 10-yard line. The fake to league. JKS in trouble. Finds an escape route. It's Minnie, the tight end. A quick strike, and King.
Like a fullback.
Big third down here for Cal. Sagapolutele finds DeJesus, and he's driven out shy of the line to gain.
Where Grizzell is primed for an out route.
DeJesus. This will be close.
It's close.
And he's got the first down.
The ruling on the field is a first down.
Cal has scored on 4 straight drives. Here's the blitz. Sagapolutele to the mailman who delivers again. Anthony League, a true freshman, making his college debut tonight in the backfield. Low snap. JKS over the middle, finds League. They set up the screen. Grizzell, flag down. Little pop pass. Quaron Adams. Here comes the blitz. Downfield, Grizzell makes the catch. And then wrestled out of bounds by Thomas Williams.
What a throw. And he just releases on the outside. And Grizzell gets behind coverage. Barely miss a ball. But he's just, this arm talent's so special.
Quick check down.
I went to Grizzell.
The true freshman from Eva Beach, Hawaii. There's King. And what else is new? He picks up a first down for Cal. Quick slant. Grizzell holds on. First and goal, Cal. Then Love does. Abram Murray is their long-range kicker, and he's been hurt of late. Was a game-time decision entering today. Sagapolutele, helmet is off. Down to 20 seconds. Downfield, the tight end Mini able to hang on. Flags down, multiple flags. Sagapolutele delivers a strike. Touchdown Mini on the first play of overtime.
He is well equipped to handle more and more responsibility. Swing pass, Quaron Adams with the catch in the flat. It's Raphael, the running back, on the move. Against a four-man rush, throwing to a tight window, and that's enough for a first down. Virginia with a twist up front, pressure comes, throw is short of the sticks, and
he is going downhill fast and in a hurry, getting to that second level.
Mason Mini the catch. First down, Bears.
Sagapolutele able to rifle one in there.
Freshman quarterback with time in the pocket. Evades the pressure, takes off to run, and wisely does not get hit. Second and 7. He is wise, takes the check down, and gets a first down with Kendrick Raphael. Set up to pass again. It's Raphael, the running back, picks up blocks, eclipses the 25, and is just short of the line to gain. So it's Ruffins here trying to keep those snaps in check for JKS. Steps up over the middle, throw to the 3-yard line. What a spectacular catch there from Jordan King. There's work to be done as they look to end a 13-game losing streak against AP-ranked teams. Sagapolutele out of the pocket. He is rather fleet of foot. Cal with a chance to get bowl eligible here today. They take over after a penalty on the punt. Sagapolutele from the end zone. Freshman had to reach for the snap. Defenders reach for him, and a sidearm throw to Trond Grizzell. Second down and 20. Sagapolutele throwing on the move across the middle. Another high snap. Dixon Veal the catch on the edge. So go to ESPN.com/All-State Playoff Predictor to check out your team's chances. It's a double pass, and it ends up in the end zone for California. Mason Mini, the tight end, of the running back, Kendrick Raphael.
No bad snaps, just execute. We can't get it all back in one drive or one series. Just got to execute.
Dangerous throw to the sideline. Good job by Trond Grizzell to get the redshirt senior here from California. Design rollout to Jesus on the dive. The punter, a fake field goal try went awry. That was just a 14-yard punt. Sets up Cal at the 25-yard line. And on the first play to the goal line, Mason Mini is out of bounds at the 2. For them, it's no longer about being the team that defies expectations. Picked 14th in a 17-team league. It's about getting to Charlotte now. Trond Grizzell. Unloading, deep ball, and DeJesus at the 40-yard line makes the grab.
It's too early for that, Mike.
Second down. Sagapolutele steps up. Sidearm throw to the 35-yard line.
We'll see what they do tonight against the great true freshman quarterback, Sagapolutele.
He throws it backwards on the first play of the game. DeJesus throws it forwards, and Trond Grizzell along the sidelines makes a spectacular catch. And they have a new backup quarterback now. I mean, that was a good throw by DeJesus. They're going to swing it out to DeJesus with a blocker around the corner with all that speed. 3rd and 4 for the Bears. DeJesus came in motion. Sagapolutele is going to throw it to him. He'll turn it upfield along the sideline. First down, Cal. Now that's an interesting formation on first down. And Sagapolutele with pressure coming delivers to DeJesus again. That kid could play.
Force to reckon with.
First play of this drive for Cal, and it's a little swing pass. Kendrick, Raphael, nice tough run. Whether it's drops, whether it's protection, whether it's even snap issues that have plagued Cal, needs some help from his teammates. DeJesus, another catch. Back to pass, pressure picked up, that throw, and he hits his target for a first down. That's Mark Hamper. Snaps so far have been better. He's doing a good job. Starting at center, Sagapolutele down the field, pass is caught inside the 30, and then the tackle inside the 25. Quaron Adams with a big play through the air. Not so far tonight. Second down and 9. Sagapolutele, all kinds of time. Back shoulder, caught, and touchdown. What a throw and catch by the tight end, Landon Morris.
Not many quarterbacks in college football can make throws like this. It's excellent coverage by the linebacker TJ Quinn. You see where the location of the throw had to be. Landon Morris did an excellent job going up, keeping his body control, making a play for his young quarterback. But you just cannot get enough of this throw. Look at the location of that.
That is as good as coverage can be, and Cal beats it anyway because of their young left-handed quarterback. Realistic possibilities for their conference championship game matchups than the ACC. Sagapolutele throws. DeJesus with the catch and all the way out to midfield. It's gotten much louder here for third down. And the dump down short in the open field. First down and more. It's going to be first and goal. That's Cole Boscia. Cal's got all 3 of its timeouts. Louisville has 2 timeouts. We'll see how the head coaches want to manage through this final 2 minutes. And the throw taking a hit, but the delivery to Jacob DeJesus kind of unlocks on offense.
Yes, it does.
Pressure coming. Sagapolutele throws, hits DeJesus again. Second down and 10. Cal. Louisville showing some pressure. They bring, it looks like an extra rusher. Throw across the middle. Raphael wide open. He's going to try to turn the corner. He does. Inside the 10.
Play zone coverage and make Cal earn it.
Let's see. Second and goal. Pressure comes. That pass out to the right flat. DeJesus is going to get shoved out of bounds. An immediate turnover. Raphael in the backfield. Sagapolutele throws. Pass caught. Missed tackle. Turn up field by Mark Hamper. Sagapolutele, little play fake. Steps up, throws, and that one is caught. Wow, what a catch by DeJesus in traffic. Hey, big moment just seconds ago. The referee came on the microphone, ruling of completed pass overturned, incomplete.
Yeah, and really good call by the officials. After a second look, the receiver, you have to have complete and continuous control.
Louisville's defense looking for a stop. Play fake. Sagapolutele trying to find somewhere to go with the ball. He finds Grizzell open for a first down. He sprints out wide left on second down. Sagapolutele across the middle. DeJesus with a catch, and this time I think he held on.
Kendrick Raphael has completely taken that position over.
Sagapolutele across the middle. That one was caught. DeJesus again outside of field goal range. That was a bad time for a penalty. Sagapolutele into traffic, and DeJesus went up and snatched it. Wow, what a catch by DeJesus. And we'll see if he secured that one. 21 yards if it stands.
I'll tell you what, Sagapolutele, this kid is just unbelievable. That is a big league throw. He's just 19 years old.
In those kind of tight window spots than this guy. DeJesus throws it back to Sagapolutele, who throws it forward for a first down. Cal's breaking out all the trick plays tonight inside the 10. It'll be first and goal.
So fun.
First and goal, Cal. Tie game, late third quarter. DeJesus gets shoved out of bounds. Quick catch and turn upfield. Raphael in motion. They fake it to him. Sagapolutele left sideline. DeJesus makes a catch and goes out of bounds. Another one of those back shoulder throws delivered perfectly.
I tell you what, this true freshman is just truly unbelievable. The location of the throw, once again, it's the accuracy down the field, but then when you combine that with the poise, you heard it coming through your TV. Boy, is it unbelievable to watch.
He'll throw that one out quickly to the right side. Catch and turn for Jordan King, but good open field tackle. There's DeJesus. Sagapolutele, pressure comes, gets rid of it. The turn upfield and the tackle short. But he and Cal, they need some yardage here. Their field goal unit not as reliable. Sagapolutele swings it out, and Raphael juggles, catches it out of the air, makes a man miss, and goes down the sideline. Oh my goodness. Play fake, rolling left, dumping it short, caught by Raphael, makes a man miss, stumbles inside the 10, down to the 8 where it's going to be 1st and goal Cal. Here we go, no more timeouts. Game will be decided right here, right now. 4th down in overtime. Sagapolutele takes a snap, looking to the end zone, fires, caught, touchdown to Jesus, and it's a walk-off win for Cal on the road in overtime.
Second leading tackler on this team.
Sagapolutele to throw. Underneath has a receiver. That's to Jesus, slipped the tackle.
Cal's an offense that formations a lot heading into the game. It's tough for Stanford to match up.
Sagapolutele out to Jesus. Stanford's going to bring 5. It's picked up to Jesus. Inside of Stanford territory, 1st down. He had 23 targets. Again to Jesus. Got a blocker in front of him. Now the tight end goes under center, pitches it to Sagapolutele. He'll throw it back. He can throw it again, and he does. And he's got his man, Jaron-Keawe. What in the wide world of sports is going on out there? 17 yards. Sagapolutele looks that way and throws that way, gets blasted. Makes the catch. Play clock inside of 5. They do bring pressure on the edge. It's picked up. Sagapolutele has to Jesus. Sagapolutele to throw. Wants it all. Now he pulls it back. Gets what he can. Still on his feet. Takes a hit at the 36. Sagapolutele out to Raphael. Sagapolutele trying to go downfield to him. He makes the catch, but he's just couldn't quite get that foot in bounds.
This man is 5'7", 170, and they're featuring him on a go ball down the field, and he made every effort to get that right foot down. He secured the ball.
Sagapolutele has all kinds of time, and he hits his tight end over the middle. Sagapolutele pressure off the edge. That's Grizzell. And he's going to pick up the 1st down by just a yard. 12 yards on the pitch and catch. A broken record with Raphael, but it's just a 1-yard gain. Sagapolutele to throw. Good catch on the outside. Sagapolutele to throw. I believe he's going to be short. And the bend don't break defense has worked for them so far. Here's Cal, 4th down. Sagapolutele's looking to throw. He has to Jesus, makes the catch. 2nd down and 12. Fake to Raphael. Pump fake. Now Sagapolutele wants to go to the end zone. Has a receiver. That's Jaden Dixon-Field. Then they'll march 15 yards back.
See the arm strike by JKS fitting into a small window.
Lieber and Stanford showing pressure. It's picked up. Over the middle, Grizzell.
When you're in these packages, it can be tough to get all the men lined up.
Sagapolutele fakes it to Raphael. Looking to run it himself. Sagapolutele 9 for 9 on this drive. They've been forced to move it almost exclusively through the air here, keeping himself inside the 5 into the end zone. Touchdown. Fumble recovery, that sack. Sagapolutele has Grizzell, 1st down. Little life for the Bears. Sagapolutele to Jesus. Grizzell again.
Not going to be pretty on Monday.
Grizzell has 1 catch on the day. Sagapolutele, three-man pressure. Under 5 on the play clock. DeJesus makes the catch at the 10. Underneath, Raphael makes the catch down to the 6. 4 sacks, 8 quarterback hits, 5 quarterback hits, I should say, 8 TFLs. Grizzell, that's what he does best. The tall wideout goes up and gets it. Sagapolutele trying to make sure everyone's lined up right. Grizzell, he goes over 100 yards receiving.
Welcome to Berkeley, California. Lower Galindo, the lefty freshman quarterback, emotional week after Justin Wilcox was fired. DeJesus is always in the right place. DeJesus in motion, he'll line up everywhere. Screen, completed to Raphael, who's got a hole and rips through it to the 50-yard line. On a 2nd and 7, swinging it out to Dixon Veal. Check that Quaron Adams in the season. DeJesus, the sidearm sling
of Patrick Mahomes right here. You're seeing both these quarterbacks this evening be able to do it. I mean, that's a duck of a duck. But you know what? It got out low.
Raphael in motion. Sagapolutele to throw. Backside pressure. He gets out of it. A flag is down. Pass into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
They're trying to pull off his little Kevin Jennings action. No one's open down the field. Clearly a hold on the outside. But really like the athleticism.
In the secondary for SMU. This team is connected all sorts of time, and the comeback complete to Jacob DeJesus. Jaron-Keawe Sagapolutele, a quarterback, feels the rush from Smith, lets it fly, and uncorks a beauty. Come on now. About these SMU ponies and trying to knock them out of the ACC title picture.
Look at the eye discipline from the quarterback, the young quarterback throwing dimes.
Sagapolutele dumps it down. Anthony League lowers the shoulder and down at the 11-yard line. He's back in there. Sagapolutele checks back in. DeJesus motions out. It goes to DeJesus. He gets a block! And we've got ACC upheaval. DeJesus scores.
Purpose in their practice, they understood this was the ending for them. They wanted to play for each other, the seniors, and take this one out with a win.
Still plenty of time for Sagapolutele. Lefty rolls. First down pickup. DeJesus. Sagapolutele, second glance, goes to Raphael. Raphael's got burners down the sideline. The hurdle. Cal pulling out everything. Sagapolutele, the quick strike to the flat, incomplete to Quaron Adams. 4-man rush against Sagapolutele. Wide open. DeJesus has it at the 15-yard line. Give him the catch.
This has some pressure in his face, but you see the out and out from DeJesus. He is wide open.
What does Cal have here? 3rd and goal from the 15. 11th play of the drive. The freshman, go up and get it, why don't you? Cole Boscia. Not like the team that collapsed against Stanford. They call him JKS. Jaron-Keawe Sagapolutele. Little help from Boscia. But finish the week with a great week of practice. Back shoulder beauty. Trond Grizzell, that's his name, that's his game. Sagapolutele with the dump down and complete inside the 30 to Cole Boscia. They scored the touchdown on the last drive after a 1st and goal from the 29. You only get there with penalties. Oh, the look off. De Jesus, that was sold brilliantly. Sends Duke to play Virginia. Fourth quarter, here we go. Sagapolutele looking in zone. Got him! Quaron Adams! Sagapolutele will be the quarterback for Cal next year.
Well, he makes sure his safety stays in the middle of the field, allows his receiver to do the rest of the work one-on-one against Davis Robinson. Sells the out route, gets on top. Look at the eyes of the quarterback. Keep that safety in the middle of the field, then come back and an early Christmas present down the chimney.
What I'm looking for here in the final 7:25. A freshman finds Grizzell. That is not an easy throw to make in a year. 2:22. And of course, it's De Jesus. It's the Ponies. Swing pass to the 45-yard line. Quaron Adams. It's 2021. Sagapolutele, a star. Sideline to De Jesus. No takeaways from the SMU defense. Raphael out of the backfield. Spinning inside the 30-yard line. And here comes Cal.
In reckless kind of hurry up mode at the moment.
Under 90 seconds. Sagapolutele feels the pressure, rifles it. Boscia has it at the 5-yard line.
Well, they're going to play this Tampa 2. You see the middle safety essentially already lined up back there, number 26. He looks him to the field.
Last time they were out versus SMU, incredibly efficient, 77% completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Play fake here, hits Grizzell, shakes a tackle out to about the 24.
Quarterback-rich California defense, and then for Hawaii, you got Barfield, the running back, who's really coming on, and Jackie Johnson is their edge rusher.
De Jesus.
If he can get rolling in this first half, come second half, he could tire out this Hawaii defense.
Sagapolutele quickly out to Quaron Adams. And he skirts his way to about 8 yards. Play clock inside of 5, they get it off. Again, quickly to the outside. Adams again making players miss. Out of bounds in a first down. Sagapolutele under center. Play fake. Will he take a shot downfield? He will. He's got De Jesus wide open. He'll score. Positive homecoming so far for Sagapolutele. He finds his favorite target, De Jesus. They hit pay dirt. Bears up top early. Again, quickly out. Grizzell this time. Abandoned near the first down. That was his first incompletion of this rapidly dwindling first quarter. Sagapolutele now stepping up. Fires and hits De Jesus. Play fake. Sagapolutele to throw. Has time. De Jesus goes up the ladder and makes the catch. Will Hawaii bring pressure here? They do. Sagapolutele steps up. That's De Jesus makes the catch at the 30. Now Sagapolutele moves 21 De Jesus to the slot near side. Goes the other side to Adams. Keeps his footing. Spins. Picks up about 8 or 9. Fake to Raphael. Sagapolutele will keep it himself. Didn't have a whole lot of room, though, when he's chased out of bounds by Peter Manuma. Second down and 10. Hawaii brings pressure. Sagapolutele gets rid of it. And it's Trond Grizzell.
Chris Brown was the guy that would show him the ropes and show him around.
Yeah, just another connection that these two teams and coaching staffs have with each other. All kinds of movement. Flag comes in. Might be a free play for Cal, and it's a first down if it is. Right. You're an alumnus of both the Pac-12 and the ACC.
A rare breed out here.
Sagapolutele trying to get a big chunk play here, and he hits Adams.
It's the throwback. My dad's an old kicker. Has two flat-toed shoes in our garage.
That's great.
And Grizzell on the very bottom.
Sagapolutele steps up. He's going to run it. He's going to have to get out of bounds quickly. He's picking up big-time yardage, and he does get out of bounds. Empty backfield for Sagapolutele. That's Adams in motion. Shoots it out to him quickly. Adams with a nice catch and a full head of steam. That's a first down and a whole lot more. Play clock inside of 5. Sagapolutele to throw. Over the middle has his tight end at the 45. Upended was Landon Morris. Sagapolutele to throw again. Has all kinds of time. It's Boscia. Gets it inside of Hawaii territory. Still picks up 4. Sagapolutele rolling the pocket. Beautiful pass on the second level, complete to Jesus. They're all the way back to their own side of the 50 now. Second down and forever. Sagapolutele looking to throw. Grizzell makes the catch. Can't make a defender miss. That's Edwards. He's going to make that tackle. Hawaii brings 4. Sagapolutele quickly out of the backfield. And that's going to be enough for a first down. Sagapolutele steps up. Fires downfield. Great catch by Trond Grizzell.
Hawaii's secondary to communicate.
Sagapolutele has his running back who gets drilled inside the 5. Made the catch.
Part of hiring Tosh Lupoy as part of the new regime, and Nick Rolovich will get retained on the new staff.
Sagapolutele. Grizzell trying to make a defender miss and does. Finally upended at about the 32. Play clock inside of 5. Sagapolutele gets it out quickly with pressure. Jesus still on his feet. Inside of Hawaii territory, finally knocked down at the 36.
With 5:35 left, though, you don't need to rush.
Sagapolutele quickly out to Raphael, who is out to the right of the formation, right near the marker to gain. They send league in motion, split at the top of your screen. To Jesus. He's got blockers in front of him. And an alley to the end zone, down at the 1. But right now, coming out of the 2-minute timeout, Sagapolutele, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to drive into the end zone. Still waiting on a call from the official. Touchdown.
What a drive by Cal, led by Jaron-Keawe Sagapolutele. He's back home in his home state.
Touchdown. Please put 1:57 on the game clock. 1:57 on the game clock.